Sawadee-krap. It's, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock. Back in the hotel chilling. She's still sewing. That's what she does. Just sews. Productive day today. I had a lot more success looking at condos than I did looking for a storefront for the guitar store. So if you haven't watched the positive action plan videos where I basically laid all this out, I'm going to start getting back into real estate, make money like I did in America, just do it here in Thailand. And so today I was looking for a rental, and then down the road, a couple of months when I move here, I want to start flipping condos and houses like I did in America. So today, while we were looking at some different units, I didn't film the first one. I took pictures. Didn't occur to me to film it, my bad, but I'll start doing that in the future. And the deal was it was 23 square meters. They wanted 677,000 baht for it. So you're talking about $20,000+, 23,000 US dollars for a 23 square meter. Now, if you don't know what a square meter is, it's about 10 square feet. So you're talking 230 square foot. It's about the size of my master bathroom back in the States, 14 by 14, 228 square feet. So it was tiny. I mean, I'm not a small dude, and it just, the kitchen was tiny. It had a little 2-burner stove. It had no oven. It had a small fridge. And the 677 or 677, either one, over 23 grand, didn't include any appliances like the refrigerator, like the TV, like the air conditioners, which are those split unit ACs you find here are 10 grand a piece, 10,000 baht. I'm sorry, not $10,000, but that's 10,000 baht, $300 a piece for the split units. Washing machine, to do washing. They hang their laundry to dry here. They use the sun. Nobody has a dryer, but the washing machine is 7,000 baht. Decent TV is 7 to 10,000 baht. 2 ACs is 20,000 baht, 10 a piece. Refrigerator. What else? All that stuff adds up, and it was tiny. So I'm like, nah, 600,000-700,000 baht, and all that crap I gotta buy and get delivered there. Screw that. Beautiful location in Sansai, which is a northeastern suburb of Chiang Mai. But no, didn't work. So the second unit we went to, building wasn't as nice as the first. The first one was a brand new construction too. The 23 square meters was built last year, and they're still building out the rest of the building. So great location, new construction, but way too high for too small. And I didn't like it not coming with appliances because that's just more of a hassle for me. I got to go buy and have delivered and installed and set up. So I wasn't looking for the hassle. Sorry, I had sushi. I did a video and I had sushi again tonight. Sushi. God, was that good. But I'm beat. It was a long day. So anyway, second unit I made a video of, and I'm going to post that tonight. It's called SR Land. And there I got 31 square meters. So now we're talking 310 square feet. So that's an additional 80 square feet above the first one. Older unit, the building is worse for wear. It's not pretty. It's a C, C plus building, but it's also in Sansai, so it's a good location. It's 15 minutes to Central Festival Market. It's 10 minutes to a university, Mayho University. So great location, and there was a furnished unit for 600,000, same as the first one, like 23 grand, 660. Then there was an unfurnished unit, which I put on the video. You'll see that on that first video, and it was in bad shape, and it had nothing. It didn't have a water heater in the shower. It was cold water only. Needed paint, needed cleaning, needed everything. Needed all the furniture, unfurnished. And the lady was asking $450,000, which is 15,000 US. While we were waiting for that lady to show up, we went and grabbed some lunch at a little eating place literally in sight of that building. And the lovely and talented who's in the video, she's a realtor here in Chiang Mai, a friend of O. Williams from back in the States, was smart enough to talk to the lady who owned the lunch place. And she's like, oh yeah, my friend has a unit in there furnished for $420. So $420 is 14,000 baht. 420,000 baht is 14,000 US. So it's $1,000 less and it's furnished. So I'm like, yeah, let's go look at that one. So that's the second one you see in the video with the blue paint. That's the one I'm putting an offer in on. That's the one that's going to be my investment property. 600,000 furnished, 450 unfurnished piece of shit with no hot water, or 420 furnished. Now the only thing that unit needs is a sink. It's got no sink, and you got to have a kitchen sink to do dishes, and you can use the bathroom sink for water, but that's hokey. So I'm going to put a little countertop and a little small 2-burner stove like I saw in the other units, and a sink in. Now, when I did the bathroom up at TTK, it cost me 5,000 baht, which is $150 for a toilet, a sink, a shelf, a mirror, like the whole towel bar, like the whole setup was $4,000, 4,000 baht, not dollars. And then it cost me 1,000 baht, $30 to have a handyman install it all. So, maybe 1,500 baht, 2,000 baht, $60 to have a handyman install a sink and make a little countertop and put the stove in. And then I'll be able to rent that unit for 3,000 to 4,000 baht a month. And my all-in is 420, which once again is 14,000 baht. I offered 360, which is 12,000 US. Or 13, I'm sorry, 12,000. Yeah, 360 is 12,000. And we'll see. We'll see if the guy takes it. If not, then I'll pay 14,000 for it. And, I'm okay with that. The numbers work at 14 grand. And, I have my first rental property here, which is good. Just start making some income. $100 to $130 a month is not a lot of money. Like I said, the buildings are not that great a shape, but the cost of, price of admission is low, and that's a COVID rent. Right now they're running for $3,500 because of COVID. It will be closer to 45 to 5,000 once the lockdown's over and things get back to normal, people get their jobs back and crap like that. So anyway, I'm excited to get going with all that. And then in the other video, I did a place called Angat Pavilion. Anget Pavilion. There's 2 units for almost 800,000 baht. You're talking about $26,000, and they get the same rent as the other place, the 3,000 to 5,000 a month. So the numbers don't work there because you're laying out 26 grand to maybe earn 2,000 a year. Maybe that's gross before expenses and fees and stuff like that. So the numbers just didn't work. They were very beautiful units. They were nice units. Hell, I would have lived in either one of those 2 studios. They were both very nice, but I'm not going to pay $26,000 for a place to live. And the building isn't all that, as you'll see in the video. However, the first unit we saw that I didn't film because I'm a dumbass was a total gut job. The ceiling was falling down in the bathroom. It stunk like shit. I put my mask on, not because of COVID, because I didn't want to smell that crappy apartment. So anyway, they were asking $400 for that in a building where 2 units that were done were selling for $8. So I smelled the deal. So the mighty is going to offer $200,000, and they probably won't take it. But like I always told my agents when I was trading, time and circumstance change everything. So that no today to the 200 might be a yes 5 months from now, 3 months from now, whatever. and I'll have a condo to flip. I know if I buy it for 200, I'll make money on it. That's why I offered it. As I get rolling here and get, a crew together, they call them mechanics, handymen and contractors, they call them mechanics here. As I get, a group of trustworthy mechanics and I know their rates and I know what material costs, I can probably go up on that 200. That 200 was just, not knowing anything about the cost of stuff here. I had to protect myself, so I went in super low. If shit's selling for 800,000 baht, I know I can buy it for 200 and make money. Even if I have to sell it at 600, I'll make money at 200. So that's the offer she's putting in. I doubt it will get accepted, but if it does, hey, I got my first rental and my first flip. And it was a good day. It was a productive day. I'm excited. Excited about the future. Looking forward to moving down here. And that's it, right? I think I talked about the numbers, the old multiple of 100. If you're not familiar with that, you can pay $100,000 for a house that rents for $1,000 a month. That was an old rule of thumb, old school that people used back in the day. It looks like I'm going to have to use that here or even go a little bit over that because it's more expensive. So when I look for a place to live for myself, I'm actually going to rent because the rent is so cheap compared to what the stuff costs. There are people who paid over $1 million baht, over 30 grand, over 40 grand, 50 grand for condos that are renting them for 5,000 to 8,000 a month. I want to be a renter in that market, long term, lock it up for at least a year. And then meanwhile, I'm searching for the bargains, 600,000 baht and under, that I can then rent for that same 5,000 to 8,000. And the ones I found today are all in the 5,000 range, three to five, not 5 to 8. The 5 to 8s are going for like 1.7 million. So once again, the ROI doesn't work on those. But man, I'm excited to put the offer in on the 2 units, and I'll let you know. Obviously, if I get the flip condo, I'll film it. I'll go back and film it, and I'll film the whole rehab and put it up here on this channel. So this is just sort of a little intro video so that what you see in the next 2 videos makes sense as far as the empty room and then the blue room, which is the one I'm buying, and then the 2 800,000 ones that I'm not buying, but in that complex is the gut job that I offered 200,000 baht on. Look at many houses I forget. Okay, kept going. All right, we got a little sofa action there. Looks like maybe a sleeper. Little chest of drawers. Nice coat of paint and old TV. That would have to be replaced. It comes with a little short Thai lady with a mask. Are you included in the apartment, miss? Little work area, little desk in the corner. Good use of space. Like I said, old TV. Big wardrobe. Little refrigerator next to the bed. You got the munchies, you're laying in bed, you reach over, get the refrigerator, rice cooker. So that's the kitchen, basically. That's the kitchen over there. There's the eating, there's your dine-in table. The AC looks fairly new. Samsung. It's got the little warranty sticker. That's the kitchen room. That's the office, and that's the kitchen. Yeah, definitely a studio. No sink. I guess he uses the bathroom sink. A little balcony, aka clothes rack. That's where I see a lot of people have a washing machine. Oh, pretty big bathroom, pretty large. Yeah, the bathroom is the biggest part of the apartment, and he's got the hot water heater. Hot water, chai. Yeah. The last place we looked in didn't have the hot water heater. It's just cold water. So that's the kitchen sink as well as the bathroom sink. Kind of basic. This one I'm kind of excited about because I'm cheap, and this is 420,000 baht furnished, where the one we just looked at that was empty was 450 with nothing, including no hot water. So the lack of a kitchen is something that would have to be addressed. I guess you could get water from that wall. That's what we call a wet wall, because it's got plumbing in it for the bathroom sink and toilet. So that means it's got a drain and it's got cold water supply. So we could put a sink in over here. Yeah, cost a little dollars, but overall it wouldn't be that expensive. Okay, decent tile floor.